Hey guys, so it's me, Steffi G, and I haven't been on YouTube in a while. A lot has happened. I decided I wanted to share with you guys my infertility journey, which led me to do IVF and which led me to success and to have a baby. So this video is basically going to focus on the beginning of my IVF cycle, which was the egg stimulation and the egg retrieval. And then I'll have a part 2 of what happened after because it's gonna be long already. So we've been battling infertility for about 6 years before success. And when I was 23, I got pregnant on accident, and it ended as an ectopic pregnancy. I finally was able to get a scan at around 10 weeks. They couldn't find the baby, and at that point they should have saw something. So I had emergency surgery, and they had to unfortunately remove my left fallopian tube because it was too much damage. I had 3 more pregnancies, all ended early miscarriage around 5 or 6 weeks with no explanation. And then in 2017, early 2017, I had another ectopic pregnancy on my other fallopian tube. We caught it early because at that point I had better health care. And I had to take 2 methotrexate, I hope I'm saying that right, methotrexate injections, which are pretty much like the kind of medicine they give you for cancer, to dissolve the pregnancy because it wasn't going to be a viable one. All that to say that we had some trying times in all those years, and it was really hard for us. So eventually in 2018, last year, we decided to get serious and that we really wanted to grow our family. We kind of thought this is our last shot, which was IVF, which is in vitro fertilization. So finally, in March 2018, we were ready to start our cycle. I received the hormones and all the supplies in the mail, which included the little vials. They come in powder form. And I got syringes, I got needles to put to those syringes, I got little band-aids, little wipes, I got everything that I would need. I got it shipped to me. And it might be different for you. For me, with my insurance, I had to go through their specialty pharmacy, and their actual pharmacy had to send all the supplies to me. Maybe if you're doing IVF, you might just be able to get the supplies straight from the facility that you're at, which would be so much easier, and I'll tell you later why. Everything is time sensitive. I cannot stress that enough. You have to do everything at the times that they say. You have to follow the instructions completely. There is no half-ass in this. I made sure to be very organized. Whenever it was time to get my shot, I would kind of lay it out nice and neat in a clean area. So as you may or may not know, every woman every month makes 1 egg, and if she does not get pregnant, it doesn't get fertilized, then she has a period. That's where your uterus lining sheds. So with IVF egg stimulation, you want to increase your chances. So you're taking these hormones and these medications to stimulate your ovaries to make more than 1 egg. And the more eggs you make, the better chance it is that you could get more embryos out of it, thus more times of trying to get pregnant. So what you're seeing here is Cam is mixing the hormones. Because they come in powder form, you do have to mix it and measure it with saline. So I elected him to be my nurse because I do not have steady hands. I'm not good at these types of things. I tried it 1 time out of the cycle and it was a disaster. So now he is putting on the actual needle for injection, and we are ready to go. We had to do this 2 times a day, 12 hours apart, and it got stale pretty fast. Look at that needle. Oh my gosh. All right, and he touches armpits because he was nervous. No, come on. This is why they don't have dogs in the surgery room. Wipe the whole area.
Let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Yes. Okay, that's it, people. bad. I would like the record to show that that was the only shot that didn't hurt. All the rest of them were very uncomfortable and hurt. So the symptoms came pretty quick because it's pretty strong hormones, and it made me have loss of appetite, nausea. I got a lot of bruising because that's what happens when you inject yourself twice a day, and a lot of scar tissue that formed underneath the injection sites, bruising from getting blood drawn so often, and I had extreme bloating, cramping, and heaviness down below. It was not fun. All the while you're doing these injections, you have to go to the fertility clinic, usually around every other day, because you're going to do blood work so they can check all your levels, and you're going to do an ultrasound so they can try to count how many egg follicles you are making. It's really just playing it by ear to see when it's time to stop and get the eggs out. And mine were growing a little slower than they wanted. Usually the egg stimulation phase is about maybe 10 to 12 days. They had only gave me medication for 12 days. Mine lasted longer, went to 15 days. So things got very stressful very fast. Hello, today is April 6, 2018, Friday, and a very stressful day. I am on day 12 of IVF stimulation. I'm just so overwhelmed because we just ran out of Canon F, which is one of the hormones, and I've been fighting with to just send me the refills because you can't miss a dose. So now tonight I don't have Canon F, and now that when I left, the nurse told me she would call them and I guess just figure out what we're gonna do, so she'll call me back. I sound so congested. I can't take allergy pills. I can't. I get headaches every day. I get cramps. I feel bloated. I feel fatigued, and it's because of all the hormones, and that's normal. And I'm happy I'm getting symptoms because then I know it's working. My follicles are growing and everything. But it's just so overwhelming when you have so many other things to do and life goes on. I don't know. I just gotta be strong. But I just keep worrying if I do all of this and it doesn't work, like, then what? Do all this money, all this time, all the sacrifices. I just hope it works. Do the trigger shot. Look who's excited. Holding the needle, wagging all around like an asshole. Cam, don't mess it up. We're just waiting for 11:30. 11:30. Hi. Today is retrieval day, egg retrieval, that is. And I have major cramps, major backache, and I can't wait to get there and ask them if that's normal. Maybe that's why everything's so timed. Maybe my body is like loosening up all the follicles, and then like exactly 10:30, they're gonna be like, yes, and they're just gonna grab them. Cam is very excited for his portion of the deal. I am very excited and ready for the stimulation phase to be done. It was not that fun. Don't want to do this phase ever again. God willing, everything works out, because if not, me and Cam kind of already decided that we don't want to do that part again. So, yeah. All right. Okay, we're walking to the building. Hopefully when I leave here, I'm empty. No more eggs, no more follicles in this baby. I'm so excited. Wish us luck. Wish me luck. I wish you luck too. Cameron. How was it?
Fine.
Hi guys. So now we're gonna eat because we're starving. Guess how many we got? 16.
16 eggies. And now we're gonna eat eggs in celebration of the egg retrieval. Okay, that's it. So it's the night time after the retrieval. 16 eggs. We got 16 eggs. My insides feel as if the doctor put really long like mixing whisk and just went because everything is sore. It just feels rearranged and very, very uncomfortable. I just feel like I have like gas bubbles and pain, and I just can't wait to feel normal. But at least this part is done. I'm so happy, so grateful that everything went good, and tomorrow I'll get the embryo. I'll find out how many eggs were fertilized. So I'm very excited. Okay, bye.
I was very happy. The doctor said that was good. 7 embryos is good. That means I have 7 chances to try to get pregnant, and it's not too many, it's not too little. Don't anticipate using all 7. That's not gonna happen. But just in case, those are my potential babies, and they're frozen on ice. All right guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I will put out a part 2 that's going to continue the story of what was next and what is next after you do the retrieval. I did what I had to do for the next few months, chilled out, and then it was time to put that embryo back in. But it's not so simple to just put the embryo back in. You gotta prep your body. We'll get into that in the next video. Thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.